we are with KarmaloopTV with Erin, the designer and founder of MadeMe. So, MadeMe, first collection.
Yeah, it's my first collection, and I created it, in like 3 or 4 months, so I did it really quickly.
Wow.
And I was just doing it to do, some tees and some leather jacket pieces for my friends, and I ended up selling into like 16 stores in my first season.
That's
and overselling
great.
all of my stuff, so, really exciting stuff.
That's brilliant. So MadeMe, where did that name come from?
I thought for a long time about doing a women's streetwear brand, and I knew that the name was like so super important.
Absolutely.
And the only thing I could think about, the concept behind the brand, was that I just wanted to make everything for me and like my type of girl. So it was like, dope, MadeMe. I've always been really obsessed with the letter M because it's the first letter of my last name, and so it worked out perfect.
Tell us a little bit from designing some of the collections that you have worked on, who they were, and how that was moving from menswear to being a women's designer.
My first job out of college was working for Umbro, which is, everyone knows it as the soccer brand, and I was put in charge of doing special collaborations in America. So I worked alongside Kim Jones.
Which is just like Kim Jones is the dude.
Fresh out of college doing that, and then I got hooked up with the Supreme guys through Umbro. We did 2 seasons of a collaboration with Supreme, so then I got to work with James Jebbia, who everybody knows, downtown New York, and I've been there ever since. And I cannot say enough about how much these people have influenced my life and my work, and getting to see some of the best people do their thing on a day-to-day basis is so valuable to me and what I'm doing.
Was it a transition? Was it a challenge to start designing like the women's silhouette?
Doing men's stuff, it's sort of like I could separate myself from what it is.
Yeah.
I don't really look at it, I look at it as more like a creation, an outside creation, something that I'll never really like fully be a part of in a weird way. So doing women's is a lot more personal, that's for sure. But in a way it's easier because I know exactly what I like. I know exactly how I want something to fit. I know exactly what I want it to cost. I know all that stuff already. So it's not guesswork for me.
Yeah.
So, it makes it a little bit easier to do that stuff.
So MadeMe is for the woman out there who is like you.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, who is that girl? Like, what is the life of Erin from MadeMe?
Well, that girl is the girl who has grown up, and I'm sure you have too, around men's streetwear. And, I own probably 5 pairs of men's denim. I like to wear baggy, saggy, low pants, but they don't fit me properly. So it's that girl who's bought men's pants, who wears men's hoodies, who buys like a thermal. Now, I created this brand to give us an outlet, a girl who still wants to be true to that men's streetwear history, and then have something really made and tailored for us.
Erin and myself are ultimate tomboys, so
you want to fight?
Yeah, we'll arm wrestle later. That's another video. You have to pay extra for that one. But there is something about being a designer in the men's industry. I'm an editor at one of the big men's books, but do you find it sometimes challenging being a woman in this men's world, or do you find that actually inspiring?
Those boys are scared of me. Like, come on.
Same here. So basically we got a lot more political, social, and art influences coming up in the future.
Definitely. I know in my next collection I'm going to do 2 political t-shirts for sure. I think it's time, some girls stood up, and it's our responsibility to do stuff like that. Like, no more like bitches and hoes t-shirts. Like, it doesn't do anything for us. It's so much more intelligent, so much more needed to have somebody really take note and pay attention and be educated, and we're in a place right now in this country where it's like it's time to take notice. And
sounds good.
Yeah, so
sounds good. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Great. Well, here we are with Erin from MadeMe. Thank you for watching KarmaloopTV.